Hello and welcome. Oh. Hello and welcome to my shoe shelves. This ain't the great angle. I need to just... Hello and welcome to my shoe shelves. Today I am going to show you how to stretch those pesky shoes. So we have a few to work with today. We have some basic pumps that are cheap from Boohoo, that are a fake suede sort of fabric material that overall length fit okay, but my toes are smooshed. We have the same style shoe in a nude patent from Famous Footwear, who are just a bit snug, and patent I find is always a bit snug because they are stiff as all hell. Then we have my favorite, these, which are dope but very impractical. And this part, razor blades. This part, razor blades. So I haven't worn them because I've tried them on a couple times and they were going to slice my feet up like there's no tomorrow. So we're gonna try a few hacks today that involve some moisturiser. And I'm gonna put the lid back on because I already opened it. Because, yep, moisturiser, fluffy socks, a hairdryer, and we're gonna try that other hack of putting water in your shoes and freezing them, because that sounds like a great idea. So with patent shoes, they are obviously a stiffer material, which means that they're gonna take a little bit longer to wear down. So whenever you get a new pair of shoes, you always find that this part is quite stiff. So if you use the palm of your hand and press down on here, or you can use your thumb, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna do this way because I'm right-handed. So use the palm of your hand and press. Can you see that? That will soften them up a little bit. Same thing with your, whatever this is. Push it down and it'll soften it up. So, few things you can do. Obviously when you get a new pair of shoes, chuck some fluffy socks on, wear them around the house, and hopefully they will soften up a little bit. If you gotta wear them straight away, or you find you've worn them and then realize they're too small, moisturiser is your best friend. So I always have moisturiser in my bag. I'm out of breath. I always have moisturiser in my bag. So it's a great thing to put on your blister prone areas. So blisters is from friction, and moisturiser will stop that. You can also use spray on deodorant, but I don't use that, and spray on deodorant is kind of bad. So we just use some moisturiser. So you just rub it onto the areas that you find are prone, mainly your toesies and your heel, and go from there. So I'm gonna start with these. Let's be real, feet are gross, and let's just move on from that and ignore the fact that I'm wearing trackies and a nice knit. Anyway, get yourself some moisturiser. Rub that all over the spots that will hurt. Bottom of your toes, front of your toes, heel. This way, it'll just slide on, like no worries. Whereas this one, if we try and get it on, oh, my toes are like this. So it's on, but it's tight. The other thing you could do, get your fluffy socks. You can even wear 3 socks, 2 socks, 5 socks, whatever you're feeling, and then put your shoe on, if you can fit it on. If not, your socks are probably too fat. So I find you can kind of wriggle it, and then fashion. Hi. See? So this is a much more flattering angle. Can you see this already? And I have moisturiser on. So this here is going to cut me, and here too. So we'll try the other one on as well. What the frick? Can you see that? That strap should not be designed like that. Can already see my toes as well are tender. I just want to show you how freaking tight that is. Like, why is the ankle strap there? I feel like it should be up a little bit more. Just like this much, just here. That would be great, because that is just ridiculous. But look at this from just taking that shoe off. That is unacceptable, shoemakers. So I would say don't do this on leather, but I don't wear leather, so it doesn't matter. These are all synthetic. There's perspex or plastic, really, patent, and fake suede, which is actually just fabric. So far the pumps have worked really well, just with the heat and some socks and some moisturiser. I'm gonna put the other ones in the freezer and get back to you. So not 2 minutes after I put them in the freezer, I had to Google and started to panic because I didn't know how the plastic was going to react, if it was going to deteriorate or not in the freezer. And those shoes were really expensive, so I took them out. So we won't know if those YouTube videos are lying to us or if it really works. But I didn't want to risk my expensive shoes. But the hairdryer method works, so works. Hairdryer method works. So hopefully this has helped you a little bit.